Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Football Manager 2017. So we just came off our first loss of the season against Peterborough. We scored early, but unfortunately after that, things didn't go so well. Our defense kind of fell apart, and their strong offense just lined up a couple of good scores. I mean, you can't argue with the goals that were scored against us. They were pretty much wide open power shots at close range. So can't be too surprised with that. We are fifth, though, in our league at the moment. And the team we'll be playing is Sheffield United, who is only 1 point behind us. And they are predicted to come in above us, I believe, actually pretty significantly above us in fourth. So we can expect a tough fight here, more than likely a loss, but we'll do our best. Now, one thing I would like to address, and it's something I noticed with the set pieces for our throw-ins, it seemed like we just had a tendency to take the ball and just chuck it like right into the box, like right at the goalkeeper, and then not have anyone in position to do anything with it. So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, I'm just going to tell them to do a nice short throw. We'll throw it to the guys right here. That looks like a better idea. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll get a play going rather than just throw away possession, because that really, I think, cost me a lot in the last game from what I remember. Or some game. Any game. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead, now that we've done that, though, and get back on track. So we've got, I think, about a week to go here. Sheffield United scouting report. So it looks like they go for a standard 4-4-2 setup. All right. Formation's good. Goals against, bad. It's kind of hard to tell with that if that means much when you only have, I think, we're 4 games at this point. So let's just continue here. And continue. And continue. Now, technically, it's our 5th game, though, because we also played a game that was a cup series, but okay, available first team players for under 20 series match. Don't care. Continue. 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 All right, what do we got going on here? We got, yeah. So we have an upcoming trophy that we'll be competing in, so we're going to be scouting that. And then the transfer deadline is up in a week. You'll probably see a lot being simulated as people get things in at the deadline. We won't be making any moves, though, because we have no transfer budget. And I think we've done as many loans as we need to do at this point, although we've had a lot of injuries. So, okay, what do we got in the inbox now? 2 players called up for international duty. Benji, who is our backup goalkeeper, and that might cause us some issues. And then Tyler Roberts. Does that mean that their player's not going to be playing for us? Not according to this, so we should be okay for the next match. I hope. Let's continue here. Continue. Okay. This is just EFL Cup stuff, which we've already gotten knocked out of, so I don't really care. All right, now what's going on? All right, under 23 squad, don't care. All right, we're getting close to the match here. Pre-match analysis for Sheffield United. Okay, so they won last game, although they didn't necessarily control possession, and they didn't have that many shots on target, but equal to what their opposing team had. So luck might have been in their favor. Is this their total shots? I'm a little bit confused at what that means. But in that case, then that means that they had more shots, I'm assuming. All right, well, in any case, let's go ahead and continue here. So we're getting close to match time. Now, my training, I did back off a little bit on the intensity. At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. And I'm probably going to do the same thing over here because we have a lot of matches back to back, and I want to get my squad back into shape here because we've been running a little bit ragged throughout the season, and I think that's been hurting stamina. And we are also away, yes. Yes, we're away. Okay, inbox. Don't care. Care. Doesn't look like it is player to drop. Wants me to remove Nelson and put Dunkley in. Nelson had one good game, but he's probably not been doing well since. That's probably not a bad call because Dunkley's kind of a development player here. And Dunkley's probably just as good as he is if we get him in the right role. So let's put Dunkley in because we've had a poor performance from Nelson. His match sharpness isn't bad, and if we get him the right role and put him in as a stopper, I guess that'll work for me. He's pretty comfortable with that. Okay, and do we want to have? One thing I really need to get rid of is I need to get rid of these little cards here for the 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, and so on, because it keeps giving me this message about having too many subs, but I don't know how you get rid of it. Oh, well, I'll worry about that another time. So the person we put out is Nelson, though. Do we want to put him in as a replacement, though? What else can he play? He can play mostly defensive center, and that's what Martin plays. So let's say if we used him as a backup, right? Who would be better here? Not goalie. So in this case, Aaron Martin would be better in all those positions. Nelson would be about the same as Martin, maybe slightly better in that position. Nelson would be better than Martin in that position. And neither one can play there. So I honestly think that the thing with Martin, though, see, Nelson can't play this position at all over on the right. And I think Martin's flexibility makes him the better sub because he can play practically every position except for on the left here. But then we have Ruffles for that, and I would much rather have Ruffles in there, who is a good sub for us and also can play in the midfield, than Nelson, who can only play a couple positions. So we're going to try this. We'll see if it works. But yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Maybe we'll have Nelson. What is Nelson's credentials here? He's contracted to us. He makes good money. I may train him to play other positions to make him more flexible. Let's see about that. So we want him probably on the left. That would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. And we'll have him be a fullback. We'll have him work that in training. All right. Well, we made the switch. We could always bring Nelson back, but he's been playing roughly lately. And Dunkley is a good prospective player that might be good in the future. So that's why they're asking me to do it. Okay, looks like we're good everywhere else. So let's go to transfers and contacts advice summary. Will help in realizing his full potential. Okay. So let's go back here to the inbox. So these are our players, and these are people that are being asked to be loaned. Yeah, okay. We'll apply. Put them on the loan list. There's not a whole lot of time left, but we'll see. Okay, let's continue here. We're almost on to match time here. All right, here we go. Sheffield United favorites for Oxford Clash. Clear favorites in this home encounter, but we'll still have to make sure they do a professional job against. Okay. So they're slated as favorites. Let's come into our tactics here. I'm going to save this as A. But I think because we've got a dangerous team here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to our B squad. Now, I don't know if we need to make many changes to this B squad. Because Charles Cook is not slotted in as a replacement. I don't know if that's a good call or a bad call because we don't have a defensive midfielder. We just have a lot of defenders. And in that case, we do have Nelson playing, but we also have Dunkley playing. And in our subs, we have Martin and Beedling here as our main backups. Now, Beedling doesn't have a great sharpness. As a matter of fact, not very many of our subs have good sharpness. But I think we're going to go with this strategy, defensive strategy. And we'll go this route. This is the setup we did against the team that killed us, Fulham, but I think it was the right move. All right, so here we go, I guess. The one thing, though, is I think I want to change some of these instructions, like be more disciplined and get stuck in. I'm going to remove those. And I'm going to remove some of these. But the rest we'll keep on. All right. Well, in any case, let's get going here. Preview. All right. Unfortunately, this is the one strategy we don't have as much practice with because we don't play it all that often. But this is used specifically on teams that are, we are clearly aware of the fact that they are the favorites. All right. Match day, time for our team selection. So we'll be playing this setup here. Again, team setup's a little bit different here. We're running with two strikers. We have more narrow focus down the middle kind of setup. And hopefully this is the right thing to do. And what is their setup? They're still going 4-4-2 here. All right, well, we'll see. Let's go with the team selection here. So we'll probably be outnumbered in the midfield and on the attack. We'll have to see. Okay. Mid team. Wes Thomas is lacking match sharpness. That's fine. That's how we get him sharpness and a team that's favored to win. Sorry, Sheffield United and Oxford fans. I just can't separate these two teams. Another draw prediction? Come on, guys. All right, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and continue the match. I don't know why it keeps saying draw every time because it seemed like the bookmakers were pretty clear on how this was going to go. All right, let's continue to opposition, although they were wrong last time, I guess. Let's go on to the instructions here. And I'm going to apply the advice here. So we're going to be marking some guys. All right, well, continue on to the pep talk. Tell the team this is one for the fans. Okay. Get out there and give these fans their money's worth. Okay, they listened. I don't know if that's going to work. All right, here we go. Defensive setup. Start with the ball. And lose the ball. Okay, win the ball. Good job. Dwyer. Lundstrom. Thomas. Thomas. Back to Lundstrom. To Maguire. I'm going defensive here That might not be the right call. We'll go counter. I want a little bit of offense here. Out of curiosity, I should have the same set pieces, right? I mean, that looks right, I think. All right, well, go back to the field. I think that's right. I was just a little bit concerned with a different strategy. We might have to have different set piece strategies. Well, that was dangerous. Still dangerous. Fortunately, that went high. All right, well, we maintained possession, but they've been firing in shots. Okay. All right, yellow card for the opposing team. Good to see. We got a free kick in close. In the net. Oh my, Maguire. I did not expect that. All right, tactics time. I don't want to lose the replay here. Do we stay counter? Or do we go defensive and turtle? Screw it, we'll stay. All right, let's go back to the field here. Oh, did I miss it? Crap. All right, well, we got a goal early. We did that last time, though. Playing a more defensive game here, though. Come on, guys. All right. Well, that's going to be a corner, though. Got a lot of men in the box. Clear that sucker. Well, that was a big bomb. He'll far away throw in. All right, we got our throw in. Another goal? Holy crap. For a second there, I was like, oh, we just lost possession again, and bam! Huh. All right, well, I'll take it. All right, I guess the strategy was the right thing to do against these guys. I didn't expect it to work this well, but... All right, now we do have play-out defense, but that was definitely a dump if I've ever seen one. Okay, a lot of tackling on him, but it didn't go anywhere. Okay, going for a cross here. We were there to intercept, but another cross. Deflection. Long bomb. Goes high. They're a little bit desperate here for shots on goal. They've a lot of them been off target and long distance. Okay, let's win that. Cross here. Managed to belt it out, but another opportunity, long shot there. I mean, this is definitely scary. I'm going to go more defensive here. Telling me to keep closing people down. If I close everyone down, there won't be anyone left. We're going to go into the tactics here, though, and we're going to go defensive. They're going really aggressive here. I think we gotta counter them. And we've got a lead. We got to maintain it. All right, Edwards gets a yellow card. Nothing new there. He gets yellow cards all the time. We got an offside call. Offside call on their end. All right, well, there's the half. Performance has been excellent. We should tell the team how pleased we are. Well, I definitely am pleased. Let's be passionate here. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, guys. They're fired up. Let's get in there. Start the second half. I mean, you couldn't get a better performance there. 2 goals in the first half against a team that is slated to be on top of us. And just kick it out. Get a throw in. Don't let them build anything. Keep an eye on our stamina. Lundstrom falling behind the rest of the team right now. Okay. Thomas to Lundstrom. Lundstrom to Sircombe, or Sircombe, however you pronounce that name. Ooh, actually a decent shot there. All right, we got our corner. See if we can make something happen. Looking good. Bounced high. Dunkley's there, but I guess nothing happened there. All right. Lundstrom is very tired. We're winning our fair share of headers. If we can get more crosses in the box, we can take advantage of it. Yeah, okay. We'll let play go here a little bit longer before we get Lundstrom out. Clear that sucker. Thomas is on it, though. Come on, Thomas. Or don't come on. Well, either way you want to play it. All right, a little bit longer before we go with the sub. You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to do a sub. We're going to do a sub. So let's go into tactics here. Who do we have to replace Lundstrom at this point? Looks like... I think I remember this problem where we don't have anyone that can clearly play positions here. Like, I think McDonald can play, or, yeah, McDonald can come out. But the problem is I have to put him out on the sideline, or he's not very talented in the center. All right, well, we'll put him in nonetheless. And we'll put him over to the right, as it says he should be. And we'll put him in as a winger in support. Alternatively, we could go defensive winger and tell him to defend, because we're trying to defend. So, All right, we'll go support here. And what else we got? Nobody else is in the 60% range yet, so I'm going to confirm that change. And we're going to let time play here. It's going to be a little while before the sub happens anyway. Good chance here. Goes sailing high, though. All right, there comes in a Lundstrom. All right, well, McDonald comes in and immediately fouls somebody, it sounds like. There's a lot of fouls. Okay, we've got some changes going on. I just want to see what the opposition is up to. They're still running their 4-4-2, so nothing new there. All right. Edwards is running a little gassed here. 76th minute. We'll go for another sub here. I think Edwards, he's already a little tired, and on top of that, he has a yellow card. So we'll put Aaron Martin in because he's the only one that can play this position decently, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, okay. So, Martin, and we need a different thing for him to do. I could maybe switch him around. So, who would be good in Martin's shoes in this spot? So, honestly, no one? All right, well, we'll change Martin's role a little bit, maybe. Yeah, see, that doesn't do me much good either. All right, well, we got fresh legs, but not legs that are well suited for that spot. All right, well, we'll make that sub. And should we make another sub? Not yet. I mean, McGuire's tired here. All right, well, let's pause it up here. I think it's time to make another change. Question is, where do we make the change? Do we make the change where somebody's tired, or do we make the change in the defensive field to try and get an advantage? I mean, the midfield is important too. And I think I'm going to make that change. We're going to take Johnson in here, but Johnson doesn't play very well in this position, so we're going to bring him over. As a matter of fact, we'll bring him back, and we'll play a little defensive here. So you're going to be a winger, and you're going to be in support. So we're going to bring him back into the middle here, and we're going to defend a little bit harder. And we'll confirm changes. Yes. Clear that ball. Looking ugly. Looking like a goal. All right, we can't fall apart here in the last minutes like we did in the last game. Or whatever game that was. The one where we had 3 goals to nothing and then we gave up 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. We can't have that again. I mean, our defenders were there. We just weren't stopping the attackers. All right, come on, McDonald. Oh, my. All right, well, that sucks. We're going to have to change tactics here. No longer defensive. We're going to go to a counter mentality. And now I'm regretting not subbing out my... all right. He just beat our defenders in for that cross. And within a span of what? Like a minute or two, they get 2 goals immediately. Our team fades so hard in the end of matches. All right, well, Thomas has got some space here. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to pass it to anyone that could get a better shot. All right, we win that. We'll bring it up to Hemmings. Hemmings. Over there. McDonald. Over. Martin. Martin. Into Hemmings. Hemmings to Thomas. Thomas doesn't get it, though, because it gets intercepted. Something I wish our team did a little bit more of. Managed to get it. Back and forth here. I mean, I'd still love a draw here, but we had the win in our hands. With 2 early goals and then nothing for the rest of the game. Not even what I would call a chance. All right, Hemmings gets up a little bit. Thomas has it. Thomas to Hemmings, but it's an errant pass. And they just clear it. But they get it to Sharp. Sharp comes up. Our defenders almost screw us there. Johnson just dumps it for the most part. I know that was probably a pass to Hemmings, but not an accurate one. All right, just beats the defender there. Managed to get a tackle. Oh, thank you. Come on. Pass to Thomas. That was a terrible pass. Johnson is playing like garbage. Sharp wide open. Oh my, you gotta be joking. In the span of 3 minutes, they scored how many goals? Jeez. Oh, you can't be happy with this result. Not one bit. I was very happy with the beginning of the match. In fact, we got 2 early goals and then a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot is getting scored on. I mean, they're the better team, but geez. And continued crappy play from our defenders. Oh boy, if that went in, I would have a fit. I mean, we're still in this game, but I don't know what our chances are at this point. All right, Hemming's got the ball. Johnson is, who knows? I guess we got a foul. Got a free kick. Martin gets it. Bunkley there, but unfortunately isn't aware of where the ball is. And they're going to run it all the way down. Now we get a foul on our end. Nelson, who's a brilliant, brilliant man. Nelson wins the ball for me and makes up for his earlier stupidity, but unfortunately, when nobody's there to get this ball. Johnson, your fresh legs, use them. They're going to get another goal here. Whew. All right, we got 2 minutes added on to regulation. Luckily, we clear that. This is a good chance. Do not dump the ball. I swear. Good pass there, Thomas. All right, Johnson, you're a crosser. Cross this damn ball. All right, going to be a corner kick. Come on, give me an opportunity here, guys. Or don't. McDonald, you're going to cross it for me. Or do whatever that is. All right, well. Okay, throw in for them. I mean, they're just bleeding off clock now. This is over. They're in my side of the field. They get to bleed off as much clock as they want. They even have a chance to score maybe another goal here. There it is. Total choke show. All right, well, I'm going to be a little unhappy here. All right, well, we did a talking to, and let's go on to the post-match analysis. And definitely lost that game. Again, they're ranked higher than us, but we had the game in our hands, and we just choked hard. And outside of those early chances, we had nothing going. I mean, really, honestly, nothing going there at all. So, I mean, look at the difference in shots. They doubled us, and most of these shots, I'm sure, were early in the game, not really, and look how many are on target, comparatively. Yeah. All right. Well, very disappointing. Not happy with the way the team played. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.